you a business owner that is still buying into the old matrix of lack and scarcity and fear? Let me explain what I'm talking about. So I was speaking to a business owner recently, and she had only just recently increased her prices to match the value that she was providing to clients. But even though she had increased her prices, she was still holding on to this belief that, people can't really afford my services, they're struggling, they have huge mortgages, and people are really suffering. And this is how she would say it to me. And so she absolutely did buy into that story. And so therefore, when you buy into the story of lack and scarcity and fear, you can't possibly increase your prices and then expect that you're going to attract the person that is going to value your services at that price, because you are still buying into the old matrix. You are still buying into the fear. You are still buying into the illusion. And so your actual belief system has not matched your actions. And so what needs to happen is that you need to actually embody where you are at as a business owner. By embody, what I mean is you must absolutely believe that the right clients will pay your prices, will absolutely believe in the worth that you are offering, and they will not ask for a refund, and they will not ask for their money back. But if there's a part of you that still believes that these people are struggling and cannot pay their mortgages, and they must, they're really struggling to pay for your bills, then what's going to happen is that you will be shown that client. The universe is saying, so that's what you believe. You believe people are struggling. You believe people can't pay their mortgages. You believe people can't pay their bills. Here you go. Here's the clients that will prove that belief to you, because that's what the universe does. The universe actually just gives you those clients that prove that what you are believing is absolutely true, because we are co-creators of the universe. We do create according to our belief systems. Your inner beliefs shape your outer reality. It's the way that it works. And so your actions need to be aligned with your inner reality. What are you actually buying into? I know that when I first started as a hypnotherapist back in 2010, 15 years ago now, I absolutely believed that what I was offering my clients was the best decision that they could ever make. And I did not believe that money was more important. I would not discount my services. And very quickly, my business expanded to a very large, profitable business. And that was because I never underestimated the services and the value that I was offering people. For me, money is just a means to an end. The best decision they could possibly make was to hand over their money to me, so that I could give them the transformative experience that they deserve, so that they can understand their own worth. And so when you absolutely hold on to this belief that you are worth it, that what you are offering is worth it, and that no matter what other bills they have, if they buy into your services, all of the rest of the bills will be taken care of. I remember my very first client that I ever had back in 2010. He was a firefighter and he was struggling to pay the bills, but he absolutely was aligned with what I was saying to him in terms of what I wanted to do to help him pass his next exam, which was all about dealing with the fear of going into this very, very narrow tunnel in order to pass his next exam. And he was absolutely convinced that what I was offering was going to help him. The very next day, he received an inheritance which helped him pay for the program that I was offering, which was the universe showing me that this is how it works. You're on the right path. You stuck to your guns. You knew your worth. You don't have to worry about how those clients will end up receiving the money that they receive. It just automatically happens. It was proven to me again and again and again and again. It's the how just works out automatically. So scarcity consciousness creates a mismatch. So when you secretly doubt that people can pay for your services because you are aligning and believing their story that they can't, and that may well be true that they can't, but who are you to decide that that money is not going to suddenly become available to them when they absolutely decide that this is the best thing that they could ever do? I'll give you another example. I've got so many examples of this situation where I was selling my training retreat to a particular lady who had no cash. She was not able to, but every part of her being said, I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. The very next morning, she received a phone call from her adult son, who happened to say to her, how's it going, Mum? What are you up to? She did not expect anything from him, but she was telling him about how much she wanted to do my course. And he said, no problem, I'm going to pay for you. And she received the money and she paid for the course up front. And so this is what happens when you absolutely decide and you put your foot on the ground and you absolutely decide, I am doing this. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this. And so you need to have faith that the universe absolutely provides when you decide something, when you make that decision, when you absolutely decide, when there is no doubt. And so the strategy of raising prices, which is what I talked about earlier, only works when it is backed by full energetic alignment. True abundance is about embodying the knowing that there are always people willing to pay for your value without hesitation. When you release that lack story and make the decision not to play in that part of the playground, when you stop believing that this lack is actually rock solid and it cannot be shifted, then you shift out of that belief system and know the way the universe works, which is that you will absolutely be supported and you will be paid what you are worth. You will be paid for the value of your work. And the moment that you fully believe in your worth, your external reality will catch up. But you need to fully believe in it, fully embrace it, fully embody it, and you choose the part of the playground that you want to play in. Because on planet Earth, there are many playgrounds. There is lack playing out. There is poverty playing out. There is abundance playing out. There is more money than people know what to do with playing out. But where you choose to play is absolutely your choice, because abundance is your birthright. It's our programmed beliefs which try and keep us small, which get in the way. It's our blocks that stop us from receiving all that we are entitled to, because every single one of us is entitled to receive all of that the universe has, which is an overabundance of everything you could possibly desire. And there is no desire that is wrong. If you believe that there is a desire that is wrong, that is then another belief that you are holding, which is saying to you, no, I can't have that. That is wrong when there are people that are starving in the world. You absolutely can. And it does not mean that you are taking away from someone else when you are receiving. And so that's what you need to know when it comes to your clients. You're not taking away from them. You're not taking away something that cannot be replaced. You're giving them something magical. You're giving them a whole new lease of life. You're giving them the opportunity to live abundantly, effortlessly, and with ease and grace. And with that, I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Please like, subscribe, and share to whoever needs to hear this. Sending you so much love.